All right, you're so familiar with the Mannings. What do you think's going on with Peyton right now?
Well, some of it's the offense, learning a new offense and getting familiar with everything. I think some of the offensive line, they need to gel. They're young kids. Sometimes when I see him with the glove on, I think maybe he's having a little trouble feeling his fingertips from his neck deal. I don't know that. That's just my opinion and watching, because I see him trying to hold on to it till the very end. And a lot of people don't know, when you throw a football to make a spiral, you do a screwball in baseball,
right,
and your thumb goes down. So the last finger is your index finger on there, and you pull it really hard to make that spin. And so I see him holding on to it and guiding it a little bit with that glove to try to get that spin and accuracy like he always had. So I don't know that he's got 100% feeling in his hand. That's well, I don't know for a fact, but that's my
Well, you played
opinion.
both. The other thing I would say about Peyton Manning, and ask you about it, that in the shotgun, he could always analyze the defense, and he's the best cerebral quarterback ever to play the game. And when they put him under center, and even in the pistol, he's got to turn his back.
Yeah.
And when he turns his back, he's not an effective Manning. You talk about, the tingling in his arm and the issues as a result of the 4 neck surgeries, but I don't think that's taking advantage of Peyton. You mentioned the offensive line. He's gotten almost no help from his tight end or slot receiver. That when you turn your back, when you were a quarterback in shotgun, it wasn't as popular then.
No, it wasn't.
But the Broncos ran John Elway.
Yeah, they ran it.
Did you find yourself that it was more difficult to read defenses? Let's simplify it.
It is, because your footwork, you have to make sure you do the proper fundamentals and keep your chin on your shoulder pads, and so you can see and all that. But
you're also taking your eyes off half the field.
Well, you are,
yeah.
But you got to keep your eyes on the safety. But what I would think that if you turning your back on would mostly be play action, stuff like that. That Peyton did run at the Colts early on.
Yeah.
They ran a lot of play action, and Coob's stuff was mostly play action and bootlegs and stuff like that. Well, bootlegs, that's not Peyton Manning's forte, or any of us that are getting up in age, but. I think the pistol and shotgun's where he needs to be in reading the defenses, and I think Gary will add some stuff. One reason he feels better in the shotgun probably is because he knows who's coming free. He's got young linemen. He can see somebody getting through, and he can get rid of the ball quick.
When you go to buy a car, what do you really want? You probably want a lot of cars to choose from. And you want the dealership's best price. Not some starting price or target price, the best price. And you want it immediately, not after hours of negotiating. And you want a salesperson who doesn't get paid more if you spend more, because, well, you don't want to spend more. Well, you're in luck. John Elway wants all of those things too. Better yet, John Elway wants you to have all of those things too. Come see us or click on johnelwaychevrolet.com.